Alright, Shalom, first and foremost. As always, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and a sincere Shalom to the elect out there teaching this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Okay? And this is a lesson about how no matter how much America tries to return back to normal, or even the world for that matter, I want to focus on primarily in Babylon. Okay? No matter how much it tries to return to normal, it's just not the same. Okay, it's just not the same. You remember a few months ago, man, people were begging for sports to come back. They needed some kind of entertainment. Okay? All these sports got canceled and shut down. You know, the movie theaters got shut down. Okay, now they're starting to reopen, and it's just not the same. Okay, you had baseball with the cardboard cutouts and the piped-in fan noise. Now you have the NFL, right, with their small-ass crowds and all the all the so-called protesting and kneeling the flag, which is creating controversy. And last but not least, you have the NBA, which is absolutely in the toilet right now. Okay? You figured LeBron James being on the Lakers, trying to make it to the finals, would be good for ratings, but it's not. Okay? It's just not, okay? And there's a number of reasons for that, but it's primarily because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is sucking the life out of this place, man. You know? You figure these people were so starving. They were absolutely starving for the sports and entertainment to come back, and now that they're here, okay, they still don't care. You know? It's just because it's not the same. They don't get the same joy. They don't get the same mirth. Okay? Even the movie theaters, man. A lot of these movie theaters have to have seriously reduced ticket prices just to get people to come in. You know? This is an article from, I think the site is itsgame7.com. Okay, I just Googled it real quick, and it was posted an hour ago. NBA ratings, NFL ratings trending in the same direction, okay? NBA ratings and NFL ratings are trending in the same direction these days. Although talk of how football dominates basketball in the ratings isn't necessarily wrong, it does not speak to where the numbers for both sports are veering. And then I'll pull up an article on the movie theaters, because that industry straight up collapsed. Okay, normally this is a time of year when you have movies that are making hundreds of millions of dollars in their debuts, and it's just not happening, man. Okay? A lot of these movie theaters are going bankrupt. Well, Week 3's full ratings aren't in yet. Although the first 2 weeks of the season, the NFL's TV audience is down 6.5%. The NBA's decline is more pronounced, with ratings for this year's playoffs down by as much as 40% for certain outings. 40%. It's almost literally cut in half. Okay? Thing is, what are these organizations going to do, man? You know, they're paying these players absolutely insane amounts of money, and if the money's not coming in, then these franchises are going to lose a lot of value, man, because they just straight up don't have the money. So who knows what's going to have to happen? A lot of these players might have to take a pay cut, or we won't, or it's over. Okay, you know, better to shut down and not lose money and value, okay, than to keep just bleeding money like that. The NFL's average audience for Week 1 was 16.2 million, down 8% from last year. Week 2 saw the average dip to 14.8 million, but that actually resulted in a smaller year-over-year decline of 5%. But we also have to remember the NFL's viewership has been declining year over year since I think it's 2017. Okay, so the NFL is down significantly over the past 4 or 5 years. No matter how you spin the numbers, though the NFL's ratings numbers are not heading upwards, over the past 2 years, the league has done an admirable job fixing the mistakes that led to a 10% viewer decline in 2017, but it appears that is now over. Things are not going much better for the NBA. Last week's Western Conference showdown between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets fell a staggering 41%. You figure everybody wants to see LeBron, man. And Davis, you know, that duo right there, man. You know, they got star power on their team, and they can't even bring in the viewers. All right. Now, some of that has to do with the politics involved. You know, they're wearing whatever they want on their jerseys. You know, they're taking to Twitter, so on and so forth. Okay. Now, it's a lot of Edomites that have a problem with that, okay? But a lot of our people have a problem with that, too. You know? Here it is, LeBron James was on Twitter talking all kinds of shit about the police, and then it came out that he has police escort him wherever the fuck he goes. So he's looking like a damn hypocrite right now, man. Comparable outing between the Golden State Warriors and Portland Trail Blazers in 2019. The Eastern Conference Finals dealt with a similar problem, even though people really don't care about the Eastern Conference. Last Wednesday's showdown between the Miami Heat and Boston Celtics averaged 4.48 million viewers. That number was down 15% from a comparable game between the Milwaukee Bucks and Toronto Raptors in 2019, and 44% from a Cavaliers and Celtics showdown from 2018. Game 5 on Friday night somehow did even worse than Game 4 with 4.37 million viewers. Okay? I mean, sports are dead, man. You know? Sports are dead, man. What are they going to do if ESPN closes up? Because they're in deep financial trouble right now, from what I'm hearing. Okay? I'll slack you. You know, we don't even need to look up the movie theaters, man, because ain't no movie theaters really even open, man. You know? I mean, that industry absolutely collapsed. Okay? Isaiah 24:4. Let's get into the scriptures, because that's really the meat and bones of the issue, man. You know, because this is prophecy that's going on right now. Okay? The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Okay? And it's primarily you Babylonians, man, you Americans, okay? Now you're languishing. Okay? In fact, you know what? Let me go down to verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. Okay, because everything's broken down, man. The mirth of Tabris, I know it's a kind of wind instrument, okay? The noise of them that rejoice endeth. The noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. Right, everybody went from being happy to being depressed, man. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. every house is shut up, that no man may come in. Right. It's talking about all these businesses being boarded up, man. You know, it's just not the same activity that people are used to. Okay, everything just look at New York City. It looks dead, man. There's a crying for wine in the streets. Right. People want answers, man. They want to know where the solution is. But we've been out there telling y'all the solution, man. Okay, it's time for this place to go down. It's time to get right with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai if you're an Israelite. All joy is darkened. Right, it's just not the same. It doesn't, these things just, they gave people that artificial high, you know? Just like with Rome, they used to do the bread and circuses and all that. But once this stuff gets shut down, okay, all that joy goes away. You know, the clubs, the bars and all that. And whenever they do reopen that stuff, it gets shut down shortly after, because then there's more COVID outbreaks. Okay? The mirth of the land is gone. Right, it's just flat out gone, man. You know, and it's not going to get any better. Okay? Really, one of the reasons that Esau is doing this is so he could push that vaccine, so he could, then he'll use the vaccine as a way to get things back to normal. Okay? He'll at least say it like that. We know not to believe him. And the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. Right? You got all these riots going on. You know, you got over 1 million small businesses that have permanently shut their doors. You know, it's getting bad out here, man. The fashion of this world is passing away. Hold on, let me get that. In Corinthians. Was it 7:29? Uh, 1 Corinthians 7:29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Right? Because all women want to do is just take up your attention and your time, man. And we're not in the time to be playing games with people, man. You know? Especially women that want to act like big-ass kids. Because they're really going to get it in 2021, man. All right? This big slut society is coming to an end. And they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not. And right, you see the mood just in a few short months. Okay, less than a year. A lot of these people that were rejoicing aren't rejoicing anymore, man. You know, that's why the apostles tell us not to have a worldly spirit, man. Well, the scriptures tell us not to have a worldly spirit. Friendship with the world is enmity with the Most High. Okay? Because if you're a young brother in this truth and you had a worldly spirit, right? And when these lockdowns happen, you got you're probably all messed up right now, man. Okay? It's all a game on your mind. Okay? We can't really be attached to the world, especially at this time. Because the Most High has taken the joy away from this world. Alright? There's nothing positive to look forward to. And they that buy as though they possess not. And they that use this world as not abusing it. Okay? For the fashion of this world passeth away. Right, it's just not the same, man. There's no fans in the stands. Things are getting serious. Okay? The joy is just gone, man. People are just in a depressive state. Really. You know? People are just struggling to make it by, man. And they don't even have entertainment to take them away from it. You know? They don't even have entertainment to take them away from it, man. Well, hey, let me get Ecclesiastes 12 real quick. Remember now thy creators, Salakia, Ecclesiastes 12. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth. Well, the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Right, a lot of these people who've seen us out there in the streets and watched our videos and, disregarded what was presented in front of them. Okay? Well, hey, the evil days are here now. Okay, the evil days are here now. So now they're all messed up in the head, man. Because they love the fashion of this world. Okay, they love the mirth of the land. Well, the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, and the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Right, a very dark time is hitting Babylon, man. People are out of work. They're out of work, and a lot of people just straight up can't find work because things are shut down. They can't get any enjoyment from the sports. There's a bunch of evictions on the horizon. Okay, it's gonna get real nasty out here. So if anything, you shouldn't really even be focused on these fucking sports, man. I even tried to watch a quarter of football. And I think it was week 2. I couldn't even fucking watch that shit. I just grabbed my phone and started chatting it up with the brothers, man. And the doors shall be shut in the streets. Because really, you can't be emotionally invested in this place, man. If you're not emotionally invested in this place, a lot of this joy being taken away, it really isn't bothering you, okay? Because you weren't really a part of it anyways. You weren't really of the world anyways, okay? Now when it comes to brothers paying bills and their jobs being shut down or reduced hours or whatever, that's a whole entire thing, okay? I'm talking about the mirth of the land, the joy being darkened. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. Right, you got over 1 million small businesses closed. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay? Because now everybody's singing a different tune, man. There's no joy in the music, man. People aren't acting foolish with as far as being happy anymore, man. It's a completely different mood out there. It's a completely different mood out there. The smiles have turned to frowns in 2020. Okay? Now I want to get one last scripture in Ecclesiastes. This wasn't supposed to be too long. This is Ecclesiastes 7:1. In fact, I'll go to 2, because the point isn't 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning, which is where we were. That's why the apostles have been saying, our apostles and elders have been saying, okay, not to be not to be all joyous and into this world, man. Okay, not to be all into this entertainment, because when it gets taken away, it hits you harder. It's better just to be in the house of mourning. Okay, it's easier just to stay there than to get dropped in it, than to go to the house of feasting. Okay, right. A lot of these Americans, man, they're not feasting like they used to because they don't have the money. Okay, they don't have the money, and prices are going up, man. People are actually having to make ends meet now. Whereas before they were out of control and reckless, okay, with how they lived their lives. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, because a lot of these people were in the state of laughter. Now they're in the state of sorrow, and they can't handle it. Okay, we were always in the state of sorrow, man. But hey, now we're in the state of laughter. We're in the state of laughter, man, because we see that we're finally going to get up out of here, man. We see the prophecies in motion. Okay, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better, right? The mind is made stronger, man. Okay, the mind is made stronger, man. You know, we've been vexed this whole time. You know, seeing all the wickedness around us and realizing that this isn't how life should be, okay? But now our minds are stronger and we're handling it a lot better than these regular people, man. Because we know where the hope is, okay? We have hope that Yahushua and his angels are going to come and get us out of here. We're going to be established in the kingdom, okay? See, you people, you can't see that. You're all over the world. Okay? The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Right? The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, right? But the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. And that really just destroyed a lot of people's minds, man, when everything got shut down. Okay? When everything got shut down, man, when the hoes couldn't go to the club. All right? And flaunt their beastly meat. Okay? Because that's really all these women are good for anymore. They don't provide anything womanly. You know, they don't provide that nurturing spirit. They don't know how to be moms. They don't know how to cook or clean. You know, they don't know how to be affectionate anymore. They're just a bunch of damn beasts. Okay? So now that they're in the in a state of sorrow, it's really messing with them, man. You know, think about when you're in a great mood. Think about when you're in a great mood, man, and somebody gives you some absolutely disappointing news. It fucks your whole mood up, man. That's these people right now, man. And let me tell you, it's not going to get better. Okay? And you people are going to line up to take this vaccine and this chip because you want all that shit to come back. Okay? You want all that shit to come back, man. Esau is going to promise you that shit is going to come back. Alright? But it's not. Because the Most High is bringing this man and his kingdom down. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Till next time, Shalom.